And we are back. Welcome back to Fresco Guahan live on Greenlight 25. I am your host, Brandon Hernandez. And, you know, a couple of years ago when I graduated from college, I moved out to California, tried to see what would happen, what would come out of me by living away from Guam. And it was really hard. I met a lot of real, nice people, made some family friends out there. And I enjoyed my time out there. But it was the food, it was the people, it was being able to drive anywhere for less than 10 minutes and reach the beach. I love Guam. And our next performer tonight, I guess he felt the same way. Ladies and gentlemen, and our in-studio audience, let's welcome back Mr. Joe Guam, Joe Pereira.
Company Guam.
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
So, Joe, welcome to Fresco Guahan, Chalu.
Thanks for having me.
So, 12 years, really?
12 years, man. I left when I graduated high school, and I went out to the mainland to pursue college and, play football as well. And just represent our island in every way I could, man. With food, definitely with food. I was raised up eating a lot of stuff, cooking a lot of stuff. So representing with food and with music. So.
Okay, Joe. Just one quick question. So you've been back for how long so far?
I just got back in March, just last month.
March, right on.
It's been long, yeah.
What's the one thing you missed about Guam?
My dad's Tanala Kutney. Yeah.
You could have said the beach. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have said the beach, the ladies, the weather. You said your dad's Tanala Kutney.
Yeah. Have you had it? Have you had it?
Not yet.
That's why you don't know.
There you go.
That's why you don't know.
Well, you heard it, folks. Mr. Joe Guam, he's going to bring us back some of his dad's Tanala Kutney the next time he shows up here at Fresco Guahan. Joe, what are you going to be doing for us tonight?
I'm going to play a couple of tunes just on this ukulele here.
Okay.
Just kind of show a little bit of how my music's played, where my influence comes from, and also share a little bit about what I played back there.
Okay.
Too, so.
Your first performance, what is it going to be?
This first song is going to be an instrumental. It's actually a song that everybody on Guam knows called Abin and Anzus.
Yes.
This is a triple tribute, and it was the first song that I ever played on this ukulele when it was made for me. So it's a tribute, one, to my culture and my island, because when I tried to transpose it and learn it on the ukulele, I sung it in my head in Chamorro, not in English, because I actually don't even know it in English. So that's how I transposed it, tribute to my culture. Next, it was a tribute to my parents, because when I had asked them, what was the first, song that comes to mind when they think about Guam and when they think about our culture, our religion, they chose Abin and Anzus. And then the last tribute is a tribute to our religion, Catholic religion. So definitely one of our songs. And everyone sung it like probably 10 times at the procession, right? I know, so.
Right on. All right, Joe. Well, without further ado, Department of Public Health and Social Services and Guam Chocolate presents Mr. Joe Guam. That's it. Nice job, Joe. So, they call you Joe Guam. You've been in between California and Arizona. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, so for 12 years you went between California and Arizona. Big Guam communities. Yeah. My question to you is, where did Joe Guam come from?
That's the million-dollar question, right? So when I first moved out here, I moved to the Bay Area, and then I ended up settling up in Arizona. And my work actually brought me back to the Bay Area every week for 2 years. So Joe Guam came from the fact that nobody could pronounce or spell my last name. Do you know how to pronounce my last name?
What's wrong with Senor Pereira?
Okay, can you spell it?
You're going to put me on the spot right now?
Exactly.
Okay. Pereira.
That's great because you have it written down and it's
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, perfect. I do my homework, Joe.
Exactly. So the reason why I got Joe Guam is because I actually signed in to play football out in college with 4 other Joes, and I was actually just Guam for a long time. People could say Guam a lot easier than they could say Pereira. It was actually a good thing for me because I played the ukulele, and I got a lot of good, dear friends in Hawaii. And when you see the ukulele, you think Hawaii. But everybody sees the ukulele and they hear Joe Guam and they know that my roots are here on this smaller rock in the Pacific Ocean.
All right.
That's the reason why.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, Joe. You were telling me about a couple of songs that you're going to be playing, but I have this one question. You had one song in particular that you said you did a whole new rendition to it. You kind of remade it. What was that one again?
That's a song called Toes. That's going to be my last song.
Toes. All right. Can we go ahead and have you jam that one here?
Oh, right now? Okay,
yes,
perfect.
Sir.
So, all right, this is a song called Toes. It's originally written by a man named Zach Brown. He's from Georgia, right? And Zach Brown always goes down to Mexico a lot, so he loves the beaches. He loves the kind of island-style life, right? So Zach Brown ended up writing the song about him going to the beaches of Mexico, and I changed this to talk about how I left Guam and how I came back. So here's a song called Toes. It's the Chamorro version. I'm going to dedicate this to anybody who's ever left Guam and came back.
All right, okay. Without further ado, Guam Chocolate and the Department of Public Health and Social Services pronounce Mr. Se Guahan.
I had my nose in the water, toes in the sand. Caught a whole lot of fish back on the island where the ocean breeze squeezed the big palm trees. Well, the plane took off just about 6 o'clock, and the island was still on my mind. Frittadas and cod were still in my blood, but I had to leave them behind. California's the place that I called my new home. By the city they called the Bay. No more papaya trees, no more coconut, but I still had my ukulele. I had my nose in the water, toes in the sand. Caught a whole lot of fish back on the island with my family, and life was oh so sweet. I left Guam for the Bay. I gave up something so pretty to go to the city to find the American way. I left Guam for the Bay. I know my skin's not as dark as the tan in my heart when I play my ukulele. 12 years flew by on one hell of a ride, meeting people along the way. Lots of laughter and fun representing Guam, but the mainland I just couldn't stay. So I came home to my mama and papa to say Guam is where I belong. Sa itasi jantanugi corazon, you can hear it when I sing this song. I have my nose in the water, toes in the sand. Caught a whole lot of fish back on the island where the ocean breeze sway the sweet palm trees. When I stand my life, Guam, not a stain. Our island's still just as pretty, so forget that city and stay here to live half a day. When I stand my life you're on Guam, not a stain. I feel the cool ocean breeze and it sounds oh so sweet when I play my ukulele.
Hey! Undunkalu na si Zeus Maasi Cello. That was an astronomical performance. Si Zeus Maasi. Once again, Mr. Joe Guam. Si Zeus Maasi Joe, it's been great to have you back. Hey, stay as long as you want, bro. Your island misses you.
Thanks, man.
No problem. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for Mr. Christopher Hess after these messages.
According to the World Health Organization, the Western Pacific region, which includes Guam and Micronesia, has the highest smoking rate on the planet.
Hello.
More than 4,000 chemicals have been found in tobacco smoke. These toxins can cause all forms of stroke and brain hemorrhages. Chemicals in the smoke lowers oxygen to the heart, leading to cardiovascular diseases. Over 90% of all deaths related to lung cancer are directly linked to smoking. Every 8 seconds, someone dies from tobacco use, but they don't have to. Smoking is the single largest preventable cause of disease and premature death. You have the power to stop it.
Thank you for calling the Guam Tobacco Quit Line. Congratulations on taking the first step towards quitting tobacco.
Quit now.
You're watching Fresco Guahan live on 25.